Yeah, I'll react to that, sure. Do you know Europe?
About Europe.
I think, is this geography or just,
It's
I don't know. Let's do it. Hey guys, original link, top description from Brian Wiles. Do a subscribe, like, let's do it.
time to find out. I've got 50 questions for you covering a little bit of everything. And make sure you keep track of how many you get right so that you can download one of these free certificates at the end of the video. All right, let's get started.
Nice.
Here comes question 1 of the Ultimate Europe Quiz. In what city would you find the headquarters of the European Union?
Brussels.
Berlin, Milan, or Brussels?
C.
Where was IKEA founded?
Sweden.
Slovakia, Sweden, or Norway?
Everyone knows that. Sweden.
The Alhambra is a classical Islamic palace that still stands in what country? Spain, Greece, or Portugal?
I'll go Spain. Nice. Oof. I wasn't really certain on that one.
Fest is traditionally associated
Munich?
with what German city?
München?
Frankfurt,
Munich?
Berlin, or Munich?
C. Final answer.
Which of the following countries was not part of the former Yugoslavia?
I think I can do this.
Bulgaria, Montenegro, or Slovenia?
Bulgaria.
Who was the current Prime Minister of Italy? Giorgia Meloni,
yes.
Claudia Sheinbaum, or Silvio Berlusconi?
Giorgia Meloni. A.
Which European city is home to the Guggenheim Museum shown here?
Stockholm?
Zurich, Bilbao, or Florence?
Uh-oh. Zurich.
What is the capital of Slovenia?
Sarajevo? No, Ljubljana.
Zagreb, or Bratislava?
A. Final answer. Zagreb is Croatia. Bratislava, I think it's Slovakia.
Which country is tied with Sweden for the most wins in the Eurovision Song Contest?
France, maybe?
Ireland, Belgium, or the United Kingdom?
I'll go the United Kingdom.
This scenic
I was doing so well.
island is famous for its whitewashed buildings and blue
Mykonos?
domes.
No.
Is it Ibiza, Crete, or Santorini?
Santorini. Final answer. C.
The end of the Spanish Civil War in 1939 gave rise
Franco?
to what infamous dictator? Benito Mussolini, Francisco Franco, or Juan Carlos I?
B. Final answer. A little upset I don't have 100% now.
The football club Juventus plays in which European city? Turin, Marseille, or Dusseldorf?
A. Turin. I didn't know that, but I knew it was from Italy, and so Dusseldorf is Germany, Marseille is France, right? So that was kind of process elimination there.
Ouzo is a traditional liquor from what country?
I have no clue.
Greece, Portugal, or Italy?
I'll go Portugal. Dang it.
The parliament building seen here is
Budapest.
what country's seat of government?
Hungary.
Austria, France, or Hungary?
Hungary. Beautiful building. Nice rainbow.
Where did the Velvet Revolution of 1989 take place? Lithuania, Ireland, or Czechoslovakia?
I'll go with Czechoslovakia, C. I said that because my thought process there was that I'm assuming it's when Czechoslovakia went into Czech Republic or Czechia and Slovakia. That was kind of my
The
thought
legend
process.
of Dracula was inspired by the tale of
Romania.
Vlad the Impaler, a real-life prince who lived in what modern-day country? Kosovo, Romania, or Ukraine?
It's not Kosovo, I don't think. Vlad the Impaler. I'll go Romania. Modern day Romania. It could be Ukraine. Romania. Final answer B. Nice.
The northern part of Belgium, pictured here, is commonly known as what? Wallonia, Brittany, or Flanders?
Flanders. C. It also does this also correspond with the sort of French-speaking and Dutch-speaking parts of Belgium?
Seat is one of Europe's biggest car manufacturers. Where is it based? Italy, Spain, or France?
Italy, final answer. Dang it.
In what country would you find St. Sophia's Cathedral? Bulgaria,
Bulgaria, probably.
Ukraine, or Belgium?
I'm going Bulgaria because that's the capital name. Bulgaria is my guess. Dang it.
The highlighted region seen here is
Königsberg.
part of what country?
Kaliningrad. Oh, Russia.
Germany, or Poland?
A, Russia.
Gouda is this country's most famous cheese. Is it the Netherlands,
Netherlands, I think.
Portugal, or Switzerland?
Oh, crap. Oh, no. It's not Portugal. Oh, no. Oh, no, Lord. My gut says the Netherlands, but my brain tells me Switzerland. Because of fondue. I think it's the Netherlands. Final answer. Netherlands. Don't be Switzerland. Nice.
Which city is home to the Prado Museum? Madrid, Lisbon, or Florence?
I have no clue. I'll go Florence.
What country's currency is known as the zloty? Belarus,
Is that
Poland,
Poland?
or the Czech Republic?
I think it's either B or C. Poland. Final answer. Nice.
Where is the Reichstag located?
Berlin.
Riga, Hamburg, or Berlin?
Berlin.
The
Also
Good
nice building.
Friday Agreement was intended to end hostilities in what region?
Ireland?
Northern Ireland, Crimea, or the Balkans?
Northern Ireland. A. Final answer.
And if this video is giving you the travel bug, keep in mind that learning a bit of the local language can make a trip so much more rewarding.
I can't tell if this is a sponsor coming up or a next category.
And using Preply is the fastest way to feel comfortable speaking a new language.
Fast forward if you want, guys. It's their video. I'm going to watch the
I've used Preply
advertisement.
to learn Spanish, French, Mandarin, and Arabic. And if you've seen some of my travel videos, you'll know that it truly changed my life. If you want to try it for
The suit
yourself,
fits him
click
very
the link
well.
below or use the code Brian50, all caps, for a 50% discount on your first lesson with one of Preply's expert language tutors.
Make sure to use the code, guys, if you're interested and you learned about it here. All right.
And now,
Original
back
link
to the
top
quiz.
description.
The Lego brand comes from
The
what
Netherlands?
country? England,
Norway.
Finland,
Netherlands?
or Denmark?
Denmark. Sounds right. Final answer. C.
Mount Elbrus is Europe's tallest mountain.
Caucasus.
Where is it?
Georgia.
France,
Caucasus.
Switzerland, or Russia?
Well, it's definitely not these two, so Russia.
Which nation does Corsica belong to?
France.
Italy, Spain, or France?
I was going to point to Napoleon, but I forgot he's up here. I replaced him with de Gaulle for a bit. France.
The Little Mermaid statue is a famous landmark
Sweden or
in
Norway.
what city? Copenhagen, Warsaw, or Stockholm?
Oh, God. Stockholm. Stockholm, final answer.
What is the capital of Ukraine?
Kyiv.
Kyiv, Odessa, or Lviv?
Kyiv. That Little Mermaid one really hurt me. Spiritually.
This river flows through more European countries
Danube?
than any other.
Danube.
What is it? The Rhine, the Seine, or the Danube?
It's either the Rhine or the Danube. I think the Seine is completely in France. Oh, God. Oh, no. Danube. Danube, final answer. Nice.
The historic Charles Bridge can be found in what city? Zurich,
Paris?
Prague, or Naples?
Prague. I guess pausing is kind of cheating. It looks kind of... I'm going to say A or B. I have to pick one. Prague? Nice.
What is the name of this language, which is spoken today in northern Spain?
Catalonian?
Frisian, Romani, or Basque?
Basque. Final answer. C.
Which country's
Albania.
flag features a double-headed eagle?
Albania. It's a nice one.
Estonia, or Austria?
Albania, and it's a nice flag. I like it.
Which of these countries is not a member of the European Union? The Netherlands, Switzerland, or Latvia?
Switzerland. Yeah.
Approximately how many Greek islands are there?
Like 3,000?
600, 6,000, or 60,000?
It's B or C. I'll go B, 6,000. Nice.
Plitvice National Park is one of the most famous tourist destinations in this country.
Croatia?
Is it Croatia, Bulgaria, or Finland?
Croatia, and I recognize it. Croatia is my final answer. I recognize it from a Croatia, I think Ryan Shirley travel video I watched. Croatia. It's gonna be embarrassing if I get it wrong. Nice.
What country was the first to be invaded by Germany in World War?
Austria or Czechoslovakia or Poland, but you could say Austria probably, unless you don't see that as an invasion.
Poland, France, or Austria?
Austria. No, what? Anschluss. All right, I disagree. Unless you're okay. That's bullcrap. Okay? Because so is he saying because World War II didn't start by a lot of people's ideas until the invasion of Poland? I overthought it, I guess.
Pictured here is the most visited attraction in France outside Paris. What is it?
It's
Carcassonne.
I want to see. It's I don't want to look. I can get it without the. It is the.
Chamonix
See,
or Mont Saint-Michel?
Mont Saint-Michel. Dang it. I would love to go there.
Podgorica is the capital of what nation?
No, not Serbia.
Montenegro. Or Belarus?
Montenegro. Definitely. They could have really messed me up there if instead of Belarus or Serbia they did like North Macedonia or Albania. I really would have had to guess, but
which sea separates the United Kingdom from Scandinavia? The North Sea, the Black Sea, or the Baltic Sea?
A. Final answer.
CERN is home to the largest particle accelerator on Earth.
Switzerland and
was
something.
Built on the border of which two countries?
Switzerland and
Germany and Poland, France and Switzerland, or Russia and Ukraine?
Again, it's B. They could have messed me up if the third answer was like Switzerland and Germany. Then I would have been screwed.
Which of the following nations does not have a modern-day royal family?
France,
Portugal, Sweden, or the United Kingdom?
It's gotta be Portugal. I thought they would have had a royal family, but these two I know definitely do. So.
Who was the first president of post-Soviet Russia?
Boris
Yeltsin, Mikhail Gorbachev, or Vladimir Putin?
A. Definitely A. Yeltsin.
Which European country has won the most Academy Awards for Best Foreign Film?
France,
Italy, Spain, or France?
I'll say France. C. Never mind.
What is the capital city of Croatia?
Zagreb.
Dubrovnik, Zagreb, or Split?
B. Zagreb. I've never heard of Split.
Paella is a classic rice dish from which country?
Spain.
Italy,
Never had
Russia, or Spain?
C.
This coastal city
Portugal.
has the world's
Lisbon.
largest ocean waves and is a famous surfing destination.
Lisbon.
Is it Bergen, Norway, Galway, Ireland,
C.
or Nazaré, Portugal?
Nazaré, Portugal. And I hear that they have super big waves because their continental shelf drops off very quickly off of the Portuguese coast and kind of funnels. And so the waves are able to stay huge from out in the ocean and not really diminish until they get right to the coast. And I hear that's the reason. So
Valletta is the capital of what island?
Malta.
Cyprus, or Tenerife?
A. Malta. 100%.
The Falklands War was a territorial dispute fought between
UK.
Argentina and what European nation?
United
Russia,
Kingdom.
Spain,
See.
or the United Kingdom?
See, that was awesome.
You've made it to the finish line. Great work. And here's the grading breakdown for today's certificates.
I'm not sure how many I got right. I definitely got a good amount wrong. I probably got in like the 40 to 44 area, or 34 to... Probably got like a B plus or a B. I don't really remember. But that was a lot of fun. I love that. It was good. A good variety of question categories. So, hope everyone's doing well. I would appreciate any comments down below. Did I say anything you disagree with? Or how did you do? Whatever. Hope everyone's doing well, and hopefully I'll see you guys next video. We'll keep on learning. Bye, guys.